think I'll put on my rugby fishing hat just to talk about this one here. Well, there we are. Those men are going out with an 86 million chance of getting all that wealth. Fantastic. And I don't decry them for it, because really you've got to be pretty brave to be doing that sort of thing. I mean, I can tell you, I've done a lot of yachting in my life and been caught in some horrific storms, and you can be on this little old yacht, which is a 50-60 footer with a 20 odd foot, because it was a trimaran I'm referring to, with a 25-30 foot beam, and it feels absolutely nothing, and you just sat there and stood there in the cabin holding onto the wheel, and you can see this huge wave heading towards it. It looked like a moving mountain, and you wonder whether you're going to get to the top. Now, when you look at those men, they do take their life in their hands. Boats don't roll over that size unless something's really hit them, and they've lost a lot of boats up there. But, it's also for a lot of wealth. There's a lot of wealth involved in that. And but I still admire them. A lot of people, I wouldn't want to do that. Terrible weather, very cold, wet all the time, long stints. And those people who make these smart comments have no idea. But one of the things that all these boats have, whether it be fishing boats or cruising boats or tugs or ships or cars, trucks, trains, planes, they all have one thing in common. That is fuel. They need lots and lots of fuel, diesel, etc. And one of the things that I'm going to recommend is something that we've been involved in for a bit now, and that is a thing like this. And this is called a fuel saver fuel cell. And you see the two fuel cells at the bottom, and that is a feeder tank or a header tank which supplies those two fuel cells down the bottom there. And this can save up to 40% on diesel engines of their fuel. And I would suggest that people put these things onto the diesels, because a lot of the fuel, especially in Britain, 80% of it is taxed, which is disgusting. And I would suggest that they put these things on and save up to 40%. If it isn't saving 40%, the system you put on, well, it's very simple. Put another one and it's modular. That is what I suggest, and that's how you can save a lot of money on your boating, trucking, carring, whatever you want to say, static engines, whatever. And let me give you details of how you can get hold of it if you really want to. We have a smaller units, just single units like that. That's for the smaller cars, etc. And usually fit in between the radiator and the grill. But there's our details, and you get all the information off the website. So it's rather than me trying to go through everything up here, there it is there. The name is Fuel Cell. Fuel Cell. There's the website name, and there's the email address below that, international telephone number, and the phone from the UK. If you want to take those things down, if you want to contact it, but I suggest you go to the website and see all the details on there. Thank you very much for your time, and we look forward to seeing you out in the water.